In my last video, I thought it was important to express some of the pain that I felt on a very raw and honest level. Um, but I've been thinking a lot about, what I said and how I said it in that video. And, I don't want to be that way. That is my parents. That is the abuse that they raised us with and programmed us with and that they got from their religion and their own parents. Specifically, in my last video, there was a point where I was like, and I know that's good enough for you because that's all it takes. And that's my mom, like trying to make you feel guilty for being happy with your own decisions. Um, and yeah, I genuinely believe that the church and my parents are responsible for programming my oldest and worst habit, which is an abusive loop. Um, and the loop goes, I have flaws because that's how I was made, whether by my parents or by God, doesn't really matter. And I live my life, and those flaws result in mistakes, and I get punished for those mistakes, even though it's not like I intended to do bad. That was my nature. But they make you feel bad for your nature, and so as a kid, whenever I could feel that, oh, something might, like this isn't going right or like it's supposed to come out a different way, I felt like personally responsible, and I would try to take it upon myself to be like, all right, well, I've got to do it right, because if I don't do it right, I'll get punished. And so like I start like pre-punishing myself and like post-punishing myself, like all that shit that they preach and that they raised us with, it gets internalized. And I abused myself my whole life. And that comes out to my friends and everyone else. And I think that's what I was kind of letting out in that last video, is a little bit of that. And it is selfish driven. Like it's my life, and that's what hurts so much, and that's why it's so important to me, and that's why I feel so strongly about it, because it really does feel like they stole everything from me, and I have no recourse, and I can't talk to them about it. And when I try to talk to other people about it, they don't understand, and it's really difficult to get people to see this, either because they have their own faith or they just have their own problems going on. There's a lot to focus on today. There's a lot of distractions. People are incentivized even to hide from reality, to bury yourself in your content or your religion or whatever just makes you happy, because, being happy is a good thing. But it can go too far, and it can distract you from reality. And I believe that's the main problem with Christianity and probably most theistic religions, but I was raised Christian, so I can speak specifically to that one. My parents loved their imaginary friend more than their real children, and that's how they raised us. And it resulted in a lot of neglect and abuse that they called love. And I just want to let people know that that's not love. Love is when you love someone else more than yourself, more than your own selfish desire for a God to be real that no one can prove, that you just feel because you selfishly want it to be true. And then you ride that feeling anywhere. You can do anything with it. You can kill your own kids. You don't even care. So I'm asking people to please use their brains. This is how I see things from where I'm at after my whole life up to this point. I could be wrong. I'm still looking into it. I do want my videos to be less pain-driven, more brain-driven. So next time I'm hoping to jump straight into Genesis like I've been talking about. Thanks for watching this little update. Please use your brains. Goodbye.